the game for Cincinnati.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ready to get this game started, here's Evan McPherson. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Return starts at the 3. They don't have decent field position to begin with here. Broncos tackle just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk.
Handoff now out of the gun. Sent out of bounds after a pickup of 6. 2nd and 4 coming up.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was, how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready. 70 Lions.
Pass play now. Complete beyond the marker. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. That one gains 7. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cowboys.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
As quarterback, when you have an op route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
Still sticking with the passing game. That's on the quick hitter. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out.
It's a gain of 14
They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Steelers have a first down. Offense executing early. New set of downs at the 38-yard line. They'll run it for the first time with Jaylen Warren. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice gain. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Set. Warriors 70. Let's go.
Back to throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Set up. Cowboy 80.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
on the play.
The
Brings up
Steelers
first
set to
down.
punt it. Charlie Jones on the Bengals return. This kick is away, but it is short and straight up into the air. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Stop. 11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Right to the air, Burrow. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
A pickup of 2 yards.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go.
Going to the ground again on first. Has some daylight through the 40. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Well, his game is off to one heck of a great start and bringing his offense along with him. They crossed midfield after that run, and now all eyes on that offense focused on the end zone.
First down from the 42.
Here we go, here we go. Stop. Ready? Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. It was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. The first down carry for Brown. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow finds the in route complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
Here we go, here we go. Wide 80. Stop.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. He's got Gesicki complete. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
12. Here we go. Stop.
From the red zone on 1st. That one connects. Good game here as he heads out of bounds.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Here we go.
Again, it's Burrow. And Man, this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. Third down coming up. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players,
Here we go.
not plays. Get it to your best player.
And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up. They weren't particularly interested in disguising that call, Brock. The defense knew it was coming, and they make the stop.
Yeah, even against a prepared defense, you still expect to at least get a yard, get that surge, get that push. We've been so used to seeing it. That's a real tip of the cap to the defense to get that stop.
Here we go. Stop.
Fourth down, Burrow. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Steelers, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, Brock, they get an early opportunity here inside the red zone, but nothing comes of it after that interception.
Yeah, no question, Kate. You expect that this won't be their last chance or the last time they get in the red zone. This will, or at least should, be the last chance that it ends in a pick. They're going to take that Microsoft Surface tackle. Everybody is going to pull that play up, and most importantly, they're going to try to identify what happened so it doesn't happen again.
A pickup of 17, and a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Go play action on first down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain of
A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. First and 10 now from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Into heavy coverage, and it's intercepted. DJ Turner comes up with it. And the Bengals get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Oh, gun.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On one, right?
Still at the 40 here. Second and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. Complete out to the right. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Catch made by Chase Brown. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. The big play, and that's him 17 yards. And the Bengals have a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest game.
180. 180. Stop.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Well, Brock, still awaiting our first points of this game, and we've arrived at our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Just set. Stop.
Burrow. Cut out left. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Stick it in the air. It's Burrow. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So second down coming up. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it. That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
On one, ready?
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Gun. Stop.
To the air on 3rd and long. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this.
180.
Burrow trying on 4th down. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Peyton Wilson. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And the Steelers have a 1st down. New set of downs for them from the 31. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. He got it along the sideline, but just couldn't bring it in within the field of play. That's incomplete, so we've got 3rd down.
Geesh, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Buffalo 18. 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Dragon 60. Scoop.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. On the move, headed right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot
take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Here we go.
Burrow on first down. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And it's 3rd down now.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Throw here, 3rd down. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He's got it inside the 25. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Big 13. Big 13.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. McPherson's kick is good. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go.
Starting the half with a give to Brown. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
Burrow setting to throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Gun.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Chased out to his right. And Burrow gets enough for that first down and then smartly gets down to avoid the hit.
I love that play. And that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
On 2.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
Ready, start.
On first down, here's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Burrow out of the shotgun. That's incomplete on second down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field, but in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Here we go.
Third and long, laying the throw. Dumped off to his running back. He'll get him the first inside the 25. And they finally get to him at the 15. Give him 24 yards on that one. And the Bengals have a first down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
Here we go. 180. Nice hot.
They'll run it here. It's Todd Brooks. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Gun.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long. And that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Has it at the 7. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. We've got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, they don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. From the red zone on first. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. But it slips through. Second down coming up. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Can.
To the air again, it's Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
12. 11 MT, take. Stop.
On third and goal, here's Burrow. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Yeah, so a bit stubborn there, Brock. They just kept throwing for it after pass fell incomplete. Now they've got 4th and goal.
Yeah, and you and I both know what's going to happen when these old linemen run off the sidelines, big fellas. They're not going to be too happy about not putting one run on the board.
No, sir. They'll leave the offense out there and try 4th and goal from the 4.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to throw it. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown. The Bengals grow the lead coming out of halftime.
Touchdown, Bengals.
Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Oh, and it's no good. Just his 2nd missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So after the missed extra point, he is still out there. He's going to put it back in play. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Toss to the right side. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Working now from the gun. Short pass brought in. Before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
A gain of 12 brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches.
Let's go now.
He's going to keep this one. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
Gain on the play.
Come on, Kate. Put me in. One play, one time. I may have retired back in 04, but I could pick up a couple inches on that sneak. Astounding that call did not turn into a 1st down. Come on, boys.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Here we go, Shaq.
Going for it with Warren. And this one will not work out for him. He's stacked up behind the line and is going to head off after a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Here we go.
Brown on the inside give. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
43-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Gun.
One play action here. Burrow. Completed to his running back. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Bengals 1st down. It's a gain of 10.
Here we go.
Cincinnati.
Stop.
Now we'll give up the middle to P-Rod. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, Burrow. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Here we go, here we go.
On third down, here's Burrow. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
McPherson's kick is good, and special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown to field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
Starting from the 5. Finds some space, he's past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
Their own 34-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go! Cougar 19!
Throwing now off the play action. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, the QB right there, he put it pretty close to the sidelines to begin with. And the defender, well, that was a nice job. Just simply put a hand out there and let me just encourage the ball to fall incomplete.
70 Lions!
Trying to throw this from the gun. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Warriors 70! Ready!
Pass play coming here. Roman Wilson reels it in. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. Working quickly here.
More yards. That's another Steelers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Go!
From the red zone now. Catch made. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Working quickly here.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal. At the 4.
They are throwing it again. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Jordan Battle with the INT. And the Bengals will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
At their own 6-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That run may not have gotten you at first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
On 1, ready?
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Here Here we go. Stop.
They'll run again with Brown. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And the Bengals have a first down.
And the Bengals.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh.
First and 10.
Bengals moments away from their 4th win of the year.
1-1, ready?
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Here's Brown again. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Complete out to the right side. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. The Steelers calling their first time out. So on 4th down, Bengals calling on Ryan Rico for the punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. He's got it at the 24. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
18 left. 18. Come on. Set.
Back to work after throwing the pick. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Jordan Battle with the INT.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42.
Here we go. Stop.
From the gun, a give to Brown. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Here we go. Here we go. 180. Stop.
Give on seconds, it's Brown. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
It's a gain of a yard.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Stop.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
Stop. Stop.
Here's a design run. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building.